with us as we present a lineup of experts from different industries who can provide you with some invaluable insights about current business trends, along with some resources that will be available to you as you seek to grow, sustain, and even start a business within this uncertain economic climate. Hopefully, over the next year, you will be able to use our Expo app and continue to update your information on the app and connect with various exhibitors and attendees from different industries locally and from around the world, so that you can begin to further develop your business. So without further ado, please welcome Joseph Kim, Chairman of the 2020 Virtual Asian Business Expo and President of the Korean American Energy Association.
안녕하십니까. 조금 전에 소개를 받은 조셉 킴이라고 합니다. 오늘 이 자리에 온라인으로 참석해 주신 모든 분들 모두 감사드립니다. 그리고 이번 행사에 큰 도움을 주신 스폰서분들과 벤더분들 또한 감사드립니다. 그리고 이번 세미나의 강사로 흔쾌히 응해 주시고 귀한 시간을 내주신 강사분들에게도 깊이 감사를 드립니다. 저희 행사가 이틀 동안 열리게 됩니다. 끝까지 엑스포에 관심을 가져주시고 또 이 과정에서 서로 간에 좋은 비즈니스 성과가 있기를 바라겠습니다. 감사합니다. Thank you all for coming online today. Thank you, sponsor and vendor, for your great help in this event. Especially, I would like to thank the instructors for their time and willingness to participate in this seminar. Please pay attention to Expo, which will be held for 2 days, and I hope there will be good business result. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Brian Chung, President of the Korean American Chamber of Commerce of Orange County and CEO of IDS Display Inc. I have to say that Mr. Chung and his team have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to bring together this event. Please welcome Mr. Chung as he will be delivering the welcoming remarks.
Hello everyone. 안녕하십니까? I am Brian Chung, the President of the Korean American Chamber of Commerce of Orange County. We are excited to host the 2020 Virtual Asian Expo, our first ever online expo. We know that it has been a difficult year for everyone, so our goal is to make this an educational and beneficial event for all who will participate. In the future, when it is safe to return to exhibitions, we look forward to meeting everyone in person. In consideration of the current pandemic, the theme of the year's expo will be food and health products. I hope to enable business owners participating in this expo to meet more customers, partners, and suppliers from all over the world, despite the current pandemic restrictions. After the expo, this platform we are using will allow to participants to network with each other over the next 1 year. I would like to express my gratitude to the Korean American Energy Association, the Korean Consulate in Los Angeles, Korea Agros Trade Center, National Federation of Fisheries, and many other companies who are sponsoring this 2020 Virtual Asian Expo, along with the directors of our Korean American Chamber of Commerce. KACC will continue to work hard and provide access to resources to support and promote the success of businesses in Southern California. Thank you. Have fun. 감사합니다.
Thank you, Brian, for your constant support and guidance. Our next guest joining us virtually is the Honorable Kyung Jae Park, Consul General of the Republic of Korea in Los Angeles. The jurisdiction of the Consulate General in Los Angeles encompasses Southern California, Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, as they provide services to support international ties between Korea and the U.S.
안녕하십니까, 박경재입니다. 오늘 OC 오렌지 카운티 한인상공회의소가 주최하는 2020년 버추얼 에이시안 비즈니스 엑스포 개최를 진심으로 축하드립니다. 오늘 엑스포는 오렌지 카운티 한인상공회의소가 2011년부터 매년 시장의 제품을 소개하고 아시안 비즈니스들 간 교류를 활성화하기 위해 개최하던 것으로 올해는 코로나19 시대에 맞게 온라인으로 개최하게 된 것입니다. 오렌지 카운티 한인상공회의소 브레벤 정 회장님, 버추얼 엑스포 추진위원회 조셉 김 위원장님께 깊은 감사를 드립니다. 아울러 오늘과 내일 온라인 비즈니스, 식품 제조 유통, 의료산업, 미 중소기업청의 지원 정책 등 코로나19 경제위기 극복에 꼭 필요한 내용을 강연해 주실 모든 강사님들께도 감사의 말씀을 드립니다. 이번 엑스포는 버추얼 플랫폼을 통해 약 200여 개 기업이 자사의 제품을 미국 시장 바이어들에게 소개하고 다양한 온라인 강연회 및 기업들 간 소통의 기회를 갖게 될 것입니다. 특히 올해 엑스포는 미국에서 한국 제품에 대한 수요가 증가하고 있는 식품과 의료, 헬스, 뷰티 제품에 집중하고 버추얼 부스를 1년간 유지함으로써 마케팅 효과를 더욱 높이고자 하는 것으로 알고 있습니다. 오늘 엑스포는 코로나19로 인해 불가피하게 온라인으로 개최되는 행사지만 오히려 이를 통해 한국 내 기업과 LA 바깥의 기업들도 거리와 시간의 제약 없이 미국 시장에 진출할 수 있는 말 그대로 위기를 기회로 만든 대표적 사업이 될 것으로 기대합니다. 코로나19로 인한 경제적 침체와 무역 규모 감소로 어려움을 겪고 있는 우리 기업들이 세계 최대의 시장이자 글로벌 마켓 흐름을 주도하고 있는 미국에서 새로운 비즈니스의 기회를 많이 창출하기를 기원합니다. 감사합니다. Good afternoon, everyone. I am the Consul General of Korea in LA. Thank you for your participation in the virtual Asian Business Expo hosted by the Korean American Chamber of Commerce of Orange County. The world is suffering immensely from COVID-19, and industries and businesses are also undergoing dramatic changes. We are entering the new normal era in which the so-called online business has become the mainstream. However, even without the COVID-19 incident, many industries are being automated and online businesses are developed due to the development of ICT technology. Today's expo will provide many lectures on what is essential for overcoming the COVID-19 economic crisis, such as online business, food manufacturing and distribution, health industry, and support policies of the Small Business Administration. I'd like to give my special thanks to all the lecturers. And taking this opportunity, I would like to sincerely appreciate Orange County Supervisor Michelle Stilba, California State Assembly Member Sharon Kwok-Silva, and Gadong-Garab City Mayor Steve Jones for joining us to honor this event. Today's expo is inevitably held online due to the COVID-19. However, it allows companies in Korea and outside LA to enter the US market without limitation of distance and time. This virtual expo is expected to become a representative project that literally turned crisis into opportunity. I hope this expo will create new business opportunities in the US market for many Korean companies and compatriots. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Park, for your endorsement. Up next is the Honorable Michelle Steele, Chairman of the Orange County Board of Supervisors. Michelle Eunju Park Steele is an American Republican government official. She is a member of the Orange County Board of Supervisors and a former member of the California State Board of Equalization. Please welcome Ms. Steele.
Hi, I'm Michelle Steele, the chairman of the Orange County Board of Supervisors. I want to congratulate the Korean American Chamber of Commerce of Orange County and the Korean American Energy Association for hosting the 2020 Virtual Asian Business Expo. President Brian Chung and all of the committee members deserve special recognition for their leadership and dedication to supporting the business community. I also want to recognize all of the businesses participating in today's expo for your commitment to educating and informing our community. I commend all of your hard work and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. Up next is the Honorable Sharon Quirk Silva. Sharon Quirk Silva is a Democratic American politician and educator serving as a member of the California State Assembly, representing the 65th Assembly District, which includes portions of northern Orange County.
Hello, Asian Business Expo attendees. I'm Assemblymember Sharon Quirk Silva, and I'm so excited for you regarding your Business Expo. We know that the Asian businesses in Orange County are dynamic. We also know that there are so many of them in our 65th district, which represents North Orange County. This year's Expo, Real Business Networking during Surreal Times allows our local Asian American business owners the opportunity to come together virtually and share their experiences with one another. We know how important that is during this pandemic, is to be able to make connections. And even though they're not face to face, we know it's just as important to continue to meet and greet. The Expo's, this first of its kind virtual trade show will enable attendees to network in real time via messaging and video calls while gaining crucial insight for your businesses. The impact of the Asian culture and commerce is pervasive throughout all of Orange County. In addition, I was a past chair of the Jobs and Economic Committee for the state of California, and we know the impact Asian American businesses are making, not only in Southern California, but throughout California. We know that the trade with some of our partners like China, Korea, and other countries is essential to our prosperity. And we've also are focusing our attention on mobility and entrepreneurship as this conference will be doing. On behalf of the state of California, I wish you the best networking opportunity, make those connections, and continue to work together to grow our economy. Assemblymember Sharon Quirk Silva.
Thank you, Assemblywoman Sharon. The next guest in our distinguished program of speakers is Mayor Steve Jones. Mayor Jones served for 8 years on the Garden Grove Planning Commission with several terms as chair and 10 years on the city council prior to becoming mayor of the city of Garden Grove in 2016. Please welcome Mayor Jones.
Hi everyone, I'm Garden Grove Mayor Steve Jones. On behalf of the City of Garden Grove, I'd like to thank everyone for attending the 2020 Virtual Asian Business Expo. I'd like to start by thanking the Korean American Chamber of Commerce and other co-sponsoring businesses and organizations for their efforts in making this virtual expo a reality. Garden Grove is considered the epicenter of Asian business culture within Orange County, and we're excited to have such a broad expansion of restaurants, car dealerships, and other Asian-owned businesses in our community. It's exciting this year to be able to share this platform not only in Garden Grove in person, but throughout the rest of the world by the power of the internet. So I hope you enjoy it, and I just want to thank you very much for attending.
Thank you, Mayor Jones. Our next speaker is one of our title sponsors. Please join us in welcoming Sung Min Pyun, President of the National Federation of Fisheries Cooperatives, also known as SUHYOP, here in Los Angeles. After his introductory speech, he will be having a moratorium of understanding contract signing event between Francis Kim, who is president of Ubo International, an importer and distributor of Asian food products in the US, and Changheon Musan Seaweed Manufacturing Company in Korea. This contract signing was made possible by the National Federation of Fisheries Cooperative.
안녕하십니까. 수협중앙의 변성민 센터장입니다. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Seongmin Byun. I am the president of National Federation of Fisheries Cooperative LA. First, I'd like to congratulate all members of 2020 Asian Business Expo for hosting this exciting event and send my gratitude for giving me an opportunity to briefly introduce an organization. NFFC LA is located in La Palma and has been operating since September of 2017 with the goal of expediting Korean seafood trade processes and becoming the main port of Korean seafood trade in the United States. Established in 1962, its mission is to bolster domestic fishing industry and to protect it by raising fishermen's social, economic, and cultural status, as well as improving the quality of lives in the nation's fishing communities. And FFC's Trade Support Center now operates in 10 overseas offices in 7 different countries. Of these offices, the 2 US centers have worked close together with the Korean government since 2017 to promote exporting fresh and safe Korean fishery products around the world. Also, we offer US buyer access to thousands of fisheries and companies that are ready to provide the best product that Korea Ocean has to offer. When the pandemic in the US, the sales volume for restaurants dropped rapidly. As a large number of our vendors were supplying restaurants, the shutdown affected this business. However, on the other side, there was a tendency for an immediate increase in market sales. We took this as an opportunity to maintain our export number. As a result, South Korea seafood export to the US reached $228 million this year, which is 6.5% ahead of last year. Seaweed export has increased by 27%, squid 50% increased. In the midst of this presented outbreak, we are able to elicit some positive outcome as we just ahead. We hope this insight can offer those who are interested in importing Korean seafood a sense of industry trade and give encouragement to those fighting to get through this difficult time. Please visit our website at kfishtrade.com for more information about Korean seafood, and feel free to contact our center for any assistance. Thank you.
Now, without further delay, we will begin our first session. Our first session will focus on online marketing with Google. Please give a big virtual round of applause for Roberto Martinez, who will be showing you how you can get your business online and selling this holiday season. Roberto is Google's national trainer and digital coach and founder and CEO of the Braven agency.
So much. Good afternoon, everyone, wherever you find yourselves. I am very excited to be presenting today on the Google tools and services that you as an entrepreneur or small business can use to sell online. I've also added some really nifty tools that are completely free for you as an entrepreneur to use to grow your business. So if you have any questions regarding Google tools and Google services, feel free to shoot me an email. That is my Google email address, robertomar@google.com. You can also find me online on the social media pages, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram. Let's get started. So what is a business profile on Google, and why as an entrepreneur is it so important for you who want to enter the US market to be able to have an online presence? Second, how do you create an online business tool like Google Business Profile? Third, we're going to talk about how to manage that information that you're providing Google so that prospective customers can find you online. And we're going to talk about all the different bells and whistles and tools you have at zero cost. It doesn't cost you a dime to be able to register with Google and use Google My Business to be able to promote your business. And then last but not least, I'm going to present to you a lot of different tools that you can use to better understand how to leverage the Google platform, how to improve your online ranking on Google search, and how to sell online. So most of us might not know what a Google Business Profile is. I'm happy I'm here to help our community out, and I'm so happy to be part of the speakers who are going to be speaking today. So what this is an online presence on the world's biggest search engine, Google. So the Google search engine, the moment you go online, what do? We use a Google search engine when we have a problem in our lives. And we might type in different keywords and key phrases on that Google search engine. For example, we might want to have very beautiful, nicely cleaned dresses or suits. Here's an example of a tailoring company and a cleaner. And once they register with Google My Business, this is how it's going to look when a prospective customer looks for that company on their mobile devices. They'll see the photo, the name of the company, the review of what the company is all about, and the actual location. Now, it also automatically optimizes your presence on the Google search engine. And companies who register with Google My Business are 2.7% more likely to be considered reputable. In other words, you're building trust for those customers that have never known you, that have never touched you. And so by just registering on the Google platform, on the Google search engine, more customers are A, going to be able to find you, and B, are going to trust you more. What's really great about the platform is that it automatically optimizes your Google address on Google Maps. So if you actually have a location here in the United States, in Orange County, and Anaheim and Garden Grove, in any one of those cities, Google Maps will automatically update that information. And the truth is, the majority of people searching for your restaurant, for your company, for your export company, for your food and commercial goods company are looking for your actual location. So 7 in 10 customers are looking for what time are you open and where you actually are located. The moment you register with Google My Business, it allows you to be found on Google Maps. Best part of all, it automatically optimizes your presence across multiple devices. It doesn't matter if your customer is using a smartphone, a tablet, or a laptop. No charge. So how do you get started? Great question. First thing we want to do is make sure that you don't have an existing business listing. I want to say before I go any further that it's completely free. Third time I said it. Sometimes we receive phone calls from companies pretending to be Google and saying, hey, we'd love to set up your Google My Business listing. It's going to cost you a certain amount of money. That is not Google. That is a third-party marketing agency pretending to be Google. This service is completely free for all entrepreneurs who are looking to sell online. Okay, so let's say you go on the Google search engine and you type in your company name. If you do not find it, that's perfectly fine. We're going to talk about how to create it. Now, let's say some information is there for your company. I want you to go down and claim that profile. So it could be yours. You will need a Gmail account. So the next stage of this presentation, we're going to talk about how to go in a step-by-step process to actually create your business listing on Google search. All you have to do is go to google.com/business and set up your Google profile. You're going to need an email address. Now, if you don't remember this particular link, just go on the Google search engine and type in Google My Business, and this page will pop up. Absolutely necessary. You cannot create a Google My Business listing without a Gmail account. So if you do not have a Gmail account, which is also free, I recommend you create one by going to gmail.com or accounts.google.com/signup. Okay, we got that out the way. So what's now next for us to do, Roberto? What can we do to help us set up our Google My Business? Well, the moment you click on the Google My Business page, it's going to ask you for your business name. You're going to type in your business name. Then it's going to ask you, is this your business name? You say, yes, that's correct. You're going to click next. You can time us. It's going to take less than 5 minutes to set up your Google My Business. You click next, then it's going to ask you the category of business. If you're a grocer, if you have a certain store, you type in the type of store you have. It's going to have a drop-down menu, and you get to choose what exactly your business category is. Now, for some of us, we might have multiple companies, multiple business listings. Perfectly fine. You could set up as many business listings for your businesses as you want, but they have to be focused on a certain business category. So be very specific with that business category, because the Google algorithm is going to connect people and what the keywords are searching for with your business category. The next question is going to be around setting up your actual location. And Google's going to ask you, would you like to set up your location? Yes or no. Some of us as entrepreneurs do not have an actual location. We might be working from our home. We might have just launched our company. We don't have something fixed. Perfectly fine. We click no. You can still have a Google My Business page. It doesn't matter if you do not have an actual location. But if you do have a location and you are a restaurant or you are a store that sells, you're going to click yes, and you're going to add that address, which is the next piece of it. Fill out as much information as you can around your address. Next slide is going to ask you, what is the service area that you want to service? Now, this is very important here. You want to think through, what is the community that I want to serve? You have two options. You can say, I want to be able to serve within my location, or you can actually pick a service area. You can write down every single city or every single state or every single country you want to service. My personal recommendation, all business is local. We all like buying from our neighbors. We want to start there. So if the business is trying to sell to Southern California or California, focus on that area first and then build out to sell nationally or globally. And again, as I mentioned, let's assume you have multiple companies and multiple locations. You can set up multiple locations on Google My Business. The next step is you have to put in your business information. You put in your phone number, and if you don't have a phone number, you have to add something that you don't have to add a phone number, but if you do have a business phone number, add it. The second thing we're going to ask of you is to provide your website. Now, for some of us, we do not have a website. That's okay. Google can give you one page, one free, what's called a microsite, and help you build your own free website on Google My Business at no charge. It doesn't cost you a dime. It's completely free. But for some of us, that do have a website, all we have to do is drop in our URL, our www.amazingkoreancompany.com, and then we're off to the races. And that is it. It took us less than 5 minutes, like I promised. That's how easy it is to get your business online. Now, the next piece is crucial. We have to verify your location. Now, if your location is remote or you're working from home, that's perfectly fine. You can tell Google, hey, I do not want to show my location. But if you have that store, you're going to want them to send you a postcard. And you're going to type in the business name and the address. And they're going to say, verify my location. It's going to send you a postcard. And it's going to take about 5 to 10 business days for you to be able to receive that postcard. You're going to get that. It's going to have a code. It's going to be a 5-digit code. It's going to be numbers. You need to get that number and you're going to set it up and submit that information on your Google My Business page, because even if you don't have this yet, Google is still going to give you access to your page. It's still going to give you access to your Google My Business page. Now, what's next? You set up your Google My Business page. Well, it's really important for us to discuss what is it that you do as a business? What is it that you sell? What is your services? So if you're going to think through it and say, okay, well, if you're a shoe company and you do a lot of shoe repair, you're going to write down all the different services that you provide. Why is this useful? Because if a customer is looking for shoe repair in city of Orange, shoe repair in city of Anaheim, we want to make sure we drive that customer to your website, to your Google My Business page. And again, all you have to do is submit the different services that you provide on the shoe repair side. For your company, it might be a restaurant, it might be a storefront. We also want you to add a business description. Tell us about yourselves. Tell us about your company. Tell us why we should buy from you. And this is the page where the segment where you're gonna write about anything and everything that's about your business. Hey, we're an amazing local convenience store. We've been here for 10 years. We help our community. We sell everything from groceries to diapers. We're your one-stop shop for those grocery needs in your local community in Orange County. Whatever you want to say, this is the part where you're going to fill out your description of your business. Very important here. We want to humanize our brand. We want to humanize our business. And how do we do that? With pictures. We want to add pictures to our profile. We want to add who we're working with, our community involvement, our colleagues, our coworkers, our customers, because when the customer that's looking for you on the Google search engine finds you, they're going to see your store and they're going to see those pictures and they're going to connect with you because they're going to know that you are their neighbor. So we're almost done with the business listing. Once you fill out all this information, you're going to get that postcard. You're going to be ready to verify. Once you launch your Google My Business page, this is how the internal pages look like that you're going to manage. And this information you can manage and amend and edit whenever you want. You could tell us about, are you still open because of COVID? Do you want to submit new business listings? Is the map correct? Is the information for your company correct? We want to add more photos, you can. So how do we manage this, Robert? It seems like there's a lot of pieces here. How do we make sure we provide the best information to our customer? That's a great question. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go inside our homepage with Google My Business, and you're going to need your Gmail account to log in, and you're going to click on information. And this is the page where you're going to be able to add all kinds of information here. You're going to be able to go in there and add information so that when your customer searches for your company pops up, and you can edit and amend as you see fit. You have complete control over this platform. Now, let's talk about a little bit of the products and services that we have within Google My Business so that you can know how to leverage this tool, this very, very powerful tool as best you can. We're going to skip that video and we're going to talk about the business category. So we want your company, we want you to think through what's the name of your company. We want you to think about your category, and we want you to think about your different types of categories. So you're going to have a chance to add different categories as you see fit, because that way, when your customer is searching for shoe repair, in this example, we have shoe repair company, they search for shoe repair, Google's going to push customers to your page. Now, if let's say you also do leather repair, someone types in leather repair service, Google's going to push that customer to your page. So think through the different categories that you might be offering. In this example, we talked about food and services. What kind of food are you offering? The service area is really important as well. We talked about this a little bit earlier. If you're going to be servicing Orange County only, you want to list that location. You can add additional service areas if you want. You could add what's called a geolocation, which is a radius of the location you want to cover, or you could cover the whole state if you want to. We want to make sure we tell the customer if we're open or closed. Right now is very vital because you are losing customers if you're not informing them on the time that your store is open and the time that your store is closed. So you want to be able to inform them. You have complete control, once again, on the time of day that you want your customers is open. And more than anything else, when people are searching for your company, 4 in 10 customers are looking for, are you open or are you closed? So as we do that, you can also control and amend. Let's say you have a delivery service. You're a restaurant, you can't deliver. We want you to inform your customer, hey, we have delivery service, we have pickup service, we have happy hour, we have takeout, we have online hours, we have, certain types of added value as a restaurant that you as a customer should know. So if you just want to do pickup, we can do pickup. If you want delivery and we offer delivery, you can definitely click on that. So this helps you inform your customer on how you sell your product or your service. Now we want everyone to know about your product, right? So we can create what are called short links. This is the same as a hashtag. And what that means is you could give people your company name, and anytime they type in that company name, your business profile pops up on Google search engine. This is the perfect way to inform all your customers about where they could find you online. If you have a website, fantastic. If you have a phone number, fantastic. You want to go in there, update your information if you need to update it. Now, Google does provide you one free website for no cost. It's on your own. It's very, very small. It's only one page, but it's something to get you started. Now, there's a lot of different attributes. We're all minority-owned businesses. Some of us are not. If we're a woman-led business, we want to be able to tell our customers, hey, by the way, we're woman-led, or we're minority-owned, or we are veteran. You could tell them about what category you fit as an attribute. That way, let's say your customer might care about veteran-owned businesses or woman-owned businesses, or might want to support that. Now they can, because they'll know more about you. And we talked about the business description. I won't spend too much time here. Again, you can tell our customers when you open, this builds trust, right? You tell them, hey, we've been around for 5-10 years. We're not just a flyover company. This helps them understand that your company is open. Now, if you're going to open in the future and you're thinking, hey, I want to start exporting in 2021, you could create your business listing and have a tentative open date. Now, let's say you could set up a booking class. Let's say you are a hairstylist, a salon, a nail salon, and you want people to schedule their meetings. You could go in there and you could set up scheduling appointments. You can also control that, and they'll send you an email on your calendar telling you you have a set up appointment for 12 o'clock for a hair cut or for nails or whatever it is. This allows you to control how many customers are coming into your website, how many customers are coming into your store. You can also set up an appointment link. There's a lot of free tools out there, like something like Calendly, that allows you to set up and schedule those appointments. This controls how many customers are coming in and out, especially now because of COVID-19. Let's say you can only have a certain amount of customers in your store. This gives you the capability of controlling the appointment schedule and allowing your customers to set up appointments for you. You also have what's called the post tab. This is very similar to social media. You might want to tell people, hey, we have a new offering, we have a new sale, we have a new product, especially right now because of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and you might have a 5% discount, 10% discount. You can set up an offer so when people search your company, they realize, hey, there's an offer here that if I use, I could get 5% off, and that would increase sales for you. Here's the variations of the posts that you can create. You can inform them everything from what's new to actual events that you're hosting, like today's virtual conference. We talked about pictures and how important pictures are, especially if you're a product company. We want to see your products. Add as many pictures as you want. I don't know if you can see the screen. This particular picture has over 52,000 views. That's the best part about Google My Business. It tells you how many people are seeing those pictures, how many people clicked on those pictures, and what part of town they saw it from. So some great tips for pictures. You want to stay focused. You want to zoom in. You want to make sure the brand shows, and you can add up to videos if you want to add videos. We have video capability on your Google My Business, so they could actually see a short video about your company. Again, constantly educating your prospective customer. If you have multiple types of products, you can actually, there's a product section within Google My Business where you could add your best-selling products and talk about the price of that particular product. That way they could buy them online. This allows you to sell your product online without any need to actually have them come into the store. So if you have other services that aren't listed, you can actually submit it and write it out and tell us a little bit about it if you're a service company. So let's talk about what a service company represents, right? A product is, as we saw, shoes. A service is you're an accountant, you're a lawyer. I know Mr. Kim is a lawyer. So you might want to tell them, hey, we have certain type of law services. So if you need this type of law service, we're your firm. And the website, last but not least, it takes you about 10 minutes to set up. It's one page. It'll walk you through step by step how to create it. You'll choose a theme, you'll add photos, and then submit some information for contact, and you could go live same day. It takes you literally maybe an hour. Very important piece here for Google My Business, and very important piece here for all review systems that you guys might be using online. For each star that you increase, your revenue increases 6 to 12%. That's a lot of money. So let's say, for example, every month you sell $100,000 worth of sales. Just by increasing your stars from 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 or 4 to 5, your revenue is going to increase by $6,000 to $12,000. And that's because customers read the review system. It's very important for you to communicate with customers and tell them, hey, can you leave us reviews? Because it builds trust. Now, there's a lot of tips for reviews. We actually have a cool function that allows you to send them a short link to your existing customers and ask them, hey, Rebecca, hey, Kim, hey, Jason, can you leave a review for us? We would appreciate it. This allows you to be able to increase those reviews and go from 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Now, if you want to receive real-time messages, let's say you're a restaurant and you want to make sure you can receive messages, you could turn on the messaging functionality, and customers can literally text you in real time. And you could be texting your customer back and forth in real time. One of the most important slides is giving access to your customers, but more importantly, giving access to your team. Now, very important for you as the owner to set up your Google My Business, but once you set it up with your email, you can give access to different players and different team members in your team and allow them to manage your Google My Business page. It's really difficult for Google to regain access to your Google My Business page once it's lost. Couple cool functions here. There's a lot of data that Google collects for you so that you learn how to better market to your customers. An example of that is called Google My Business Insights, and it'll tell you how many people searched you, what are the keywords and key phrases they typed in when they searched you, what part of town they searched you in, what part of Orange County they're searching for you. Really useful stuff in case you want to do advertising in that section of town. So here's an example of everything that you get. You get search queries, you get search on maps, customers' actions, if they're asking for driving directions, if they're asking for phone calls, all that information is going to be for you for free. Now, we're almost done with the presentation. I want to go very slowly about these additional tools that you can use to improve your online presence and sell online. Now, I want to talk about search engine optimization very quickly. We all want to be on the first page of Google, right? We want to be found on the very first page. How do we do that? Well, we need to organize our website. If we have a website, we have to organize that information very well. And so the way you structure that information has to be succinct and easy to learn and easy to get there. We have to think through what the customer experience is. What is it that we want the customer to do when they land on our website? Think about your purchasing experiences on e-commerce sites like Amazon. When you land on Amazon, you could buy with one click. You could literally buy a product just by clicking on your computer or your phone or on your mouse. Think about that experience on your website. How many clicks does it take for me to be able to sell? Does it take 1 click, 3 clicks, 5 clicks? So you want to make sure that you have strong calls to action and you organize that information accordingly. Now, there's something called keywords and key phrases. You have a restaurant, you have certain words around that restaurant. Let's say you're a hot pot restaurant or a Korean barbecue restaurant. Best Korean barbecue in city of Orange. Best Korean barbecue in, let's say, city of Garden Grove. You want to include those terms and those phrases onto your website because the Google algorithm is reading your website and it's matching your website words and phrases with what people are searching for in the Google search engine. Very important. That's going to help your ranking increase. Now, there's also a tool to help you load your website faster and optimize for mobility. Now more than ever, you're mobile first. The first thing we do when we wake up is we reach for our phone. So you want your website to be mobile first. Very important. 80% of customers start their journey on the Google search engine, and 85 to 87% of customers are using their mobile device when they search for your company. So you want to make sure your website's mobile first. Here's some tools that we can give you that are completely free. It's called g.co/test my site, and they'll tell you how strong your actual website is when it comes to mobile. If you want to learn about the different keywords and key phrases you need to think through, so when you have those and you include them on your email or on your website, use this free tool called Google Trends. It'll tell you how many people are searching for that term or that phrase in your city, in your state, in your country. It's a really cool tool and it's completely free. There's also something called the Google Search Console, and that's important because it helps you understand how Google is thinking. It connects you to understand what Google is thinking. So you connect the two and it'll tell you here are all the keywords and key phrases that people are using to find you. We talked about this media kit. If you want your own media kit, if you want your own at no cost for Google to give you these little cool little postcards and badges, all you have to do is go to g.co marketing kit and Google will give you that. The thing is you have to be set up and registered with Google My Business. Now, for those of us who want to learn on the go, we have a free app. Doesn't cost you anything to download, and it teaches you about all these different tools that we're talking about and how to use that tool to grow your company. We also have a lot of information for small businesses. If you go to Grow Quick Help, and it gives you all this information for free. We also have a lot of free on-air material for you to review on how to reach customers online, how to set up your YouTube account, how to use your small business account, how to use paid ads, everything under the sun at no charge. That is it for my time. I would love to thank you so much for allowing me to present today. I will be happy to answer any questions that you submit. I will give this presentation in PDF form to the organizers of the Korean American Chamber of Commerce of Orange County. I thank you so much for having me be part of your virtual conference. And with that, thank you so much. My name is Robert Martinez. I'm here to help.
Thank you, Robert, for the informative session. I'd like to remind everyone that all of the presentations throughout this expo will be available over the next year through the Expo app. So please go ahead and forward the link to your clients, friends, and family members running their own business. This will be extremely useful in helping businesses as they prepare for the holiday season. Okay, so now let's take a quick breather and have a little fun. Our first round of raffles. Is everyone ready to find out who the 7 winners are of the $50 Amazon gift cards? Please keep in mind that there may be a delay in your screen loading time depending on each person's bandwidth capacity. I also want to let you know that each person will be allowed to win 1 time. We will be contacting each winner via email to let you know how we will be sending you the prize. Are you ready? Is everyone at the edge of your seats? Okay, let's go. Stop. And the first winner of our $50 Amazon gift card is Ki-Woong Lee. Yay! Virtual hug. All right. The second drawing, go. Stop. The second winner is Young Won An. Don't spend it all in one place. Okay, you guys? So are we ready for the third drawing? Go. Stop. I forgot to say stop. The winner of the third drawing is Il-jong Lee. Congratulations. Yay. All right, fourth drawing, go. Stop. The winner is Esther Pei. Yay. All right, I feel like dancing and hopping up and down. No? All right, the fifth drawing, go. Stop. Yay, the winner is Ho L Park. Congratulations. Woo! Are we on number 6? The sixth drawing, go. Stop. All right, David Wild, congratulations. You can buy that one thing you've been eyeing for the past month. All right, the last one for this session for the $50 Amazon gift card, go. Stop. Congratulations, Angela Fernandez, the winner of our 7th Amazon gift card. I wish you guys were here so I can hear you guys cheer, but this is gonna have to do for now, okay? All right, so please stay tuned for our next raffle session, which will happen later, where we will be giving away the remaining 3 Amazon gift cards and a new 11-inch, 128GB iPad Pro valued at approximately $800, okay? So stick around. All right, let's get right back on track as one of our title sponsors will join us to give us his remarks. Please give a warm welcome to Manu Han, President of the Korean Agro Fisheries and Food Trade Corporation.
소개받은 AT 한국농수산식품유통공사 LA 지사의 한만우 지사장입니다. Thank you very much and congratulations 2020 Virtual Asian Business Expo. I'm James Manuhan in Korea Agro Fisheries and Food Trade Corporation. I'm president of Los Angeles office. Korea Agro Fisheries and Food Trade Corporation, you can call it AT Center, is the government agency of the Republic of Korea to promote trade, exportation, and marketing of Korean agricultural and fishery food products in the US. Los Angeles AT Center's mandate is to increase the value in the Korean food industry. So we engage with various importers of Korean food products with several programs to attribute they understand the specific quality of Korean food product and to provide the best possible product for our consumers. Particularly for this time, with this wonderful event, we prepared some new items with the project. We call it the Miracle K-Food Project that contains the desire to find some promising new items for export from Korea. I believe virtual and online marketing getting more important in the future, even without this pandemic. So thanks again for giving us this precious opportunity, especially to President Brian Jung Board Chairman Joseph Kim and Francis Kim, co-chair of Korean American Chamber of Commerce of Orange County. Your kind commitment to Korean food industry, especially for smaller producers and exporters, will never be vanished. Thank you. Finally, I hope and believe this expo will be successful and all participants will be successful as well. Thank you and good luck. 감사합니다.
Thank you, Mr. Han, for your time and tremendous support. Next up is J.J. Kim from the ACI Law Group to open up our second session where we will be giving you food industry updates related to the current pandemic. Please welcome J.J.
Food industry trend, post-COVID-19 editions. Good afternoon. My name is J.J. Kim. I'm an attorney with the ACI Law Group. One of my practice area is food law. Today, I'd like to share with you a portion of my research regarding COVID-19's impact on food system. I'll present the change of consumer behavior and impact of restaurant business and innovation of food manufactured and current trend of food industries. The COVID-19's impact on food system is enormous. First of all, to consumers' behavior, like eating habits. During COVID-19, the consumers are looking for food product, which is better for me or better for you, so meeting their lifestyle, such as like fresh and healthy and online delivery and taste. Something like this, like fresh food. As the pandemic has been hitting people with pre-existing health condition such as diabetes and obesity and heart failure, the people are trying to improve their health conditions by optimizing their personal diet. So this make a structural change in consumption pattern, and food industry are adopting this behavior change. Of course, food delivery has dramatically gone up because of this pandemic situations. Especially functional foods are so demanded. The functional food, there is no official definition of functional food by FDA. Functional food is food which has potentially positive effect on health beyond the basic nutrition. However, the functional food is not intended to treat disease. In other words, the functional food is not a drug. So food manufacturers should be careful on wording on their food label. Under the Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act, drugs should be manufactured with a much higher safety standard than food. So, and also FDA permits are required. Functional food consists of symbiotics, nutraceutical, and industrial products out of animal source, natural occurring, or plant source. Because of COVID-19 pandemic situation, the 31% of consumers are taking more supplements, and 29% of consumers are taking more functional food. So they are worried about their health. As you see that this diagram here, up to 2025 is supposed to be a annually 79% increase, but right now it's much more than that. Sixth consumer trend, from supplements, consumers are looking for immunity, bones, joint health, and general prevention and others. From functional food, they are looking for energy and digestion and immunity. From functional beverage, they are looking for hydration, energy, and immunity. Here is examples of a functional food in here. Scientifically fortified the product, and also in here, naturally functional. I have more example for the ginseng product, the functional food and dietary supplements, from conventional functional food and dietary supplements. So these ginseng products are from various countries, from Korea and China and the United States. I have a couple more example dietary supplement from even USA. So in here, the functional food with health and nutrition benefit statement. In here, if you see the near high protein tofu, the nutrition contents claim that this is called, and also they're mentioning about stating about the health benefit. Another sample in probiotic prunes. Here, the serving a day support immune and digestive health. So it is called structure and function claim. It's kind of legal jargon, but it is this statement called claims. Sometimes the company states more than permitted. What it means, they trouble with FDA because FDA look at that this statement. Hey, this is not the way you write it down in here. You can lower your cholesterol 4% in 6 weeks. Come on, this is so-called unapproved new drug. So they have problem with this kind of statement. So it should be removed from the food label. So wording on a functional food must be substantiated. Otherwise, it would be a big problem. I am right now doing some research in regard to the substantiation of food label, and especially under this COVID-19 situation. So many functional foods are looking for some special statement for their marketing. Number two, the restaurant. The restaurant business was one of the industries hit hardly by COVID-19 pandemic. As you see, the restaurant environment, so much change in restaurant business is really we are looking into right now. In fact, the delivery, the penetrations was already gaining momentum even before pandemic, and now transformation that was projected to take years is now happening in a month. So eventually, many people are taking food from delivery, but it is really changing rapidly. So also it is predicted that at least 10 to 15% of small restaurants will be closed within 18 months due to pandemic. And also restaurant will serve fewer items than before. This makes sense, I believe. And then lastly, here's interesting concept in here, ghost kitchen. It is sometimes called cloud kitchens, which is like kitchen shared program. This ghost chicken concept is emerging big time with this COVID-19 pandemic situations. Before pandemic, the delivery shares are continuously increased, as you've seen in here, from 8% to the 2025 is 15%. And now, because of this pandemic, the ratios went way up. So up to 20 or 21 or 25% by 2025. So after even pandemic, this delivery shares will be continuously growing. The next slide shows the ratio between food away versus food at home. So we have about 50-50 ratios is maintained. Due to the change on consumer behavior, so restaurant business is heading new directions. As you have seen through emerging food delivery platform that I'm going to introduce. Let me introduce some emerging food platform, a few of them. Here, first one is What's Good. What's Good is a food delivery platform for local food online. As you see in here, is buy direct from local farmer, chef, and other vendors in your community. I think it's very interesting platform. The next one is Hungry, and also the similar food platform. And Lunchbox, I like this name. It's Next Generation Enterprise Online Order. And we have a second kitchen. So with this the platforms, basically we can create our own food menu even without kitchen. So it's a very interesting concept. And also the waiters, I have more here, the Bite Squad. All of this this platform looks different, and they have different functions and stuff. However, the one thing for sure is, even though this is all different, but they are the very affecting the restaurant industry ecosystem. So they really, these are giving restaurant owners for new directions. Scratch kitchens, like Chow Now, commission free online. DoorDash kitchen, I don't know about you, but I'm buying the weekend brunch through DoorDash. I mean, since pandemic started, I'm buying, weekend, my brunch is always delivered by DoorDash kitchen. So one of emerging platform is the Ghost Kitchen that I introduced earlier, or Cloud Kitchen, so which is a kitchen sharing program. And here the kitchen door is one of this kind. But I wanted to share some of the news media clip in here. It's very interesting. As you know, the shared kitchen concept was emerged in Korea even before pandemic, was we had. So, where the delivery service is so popular in Korea, so sometimes Korea is country of delivery. So anyway, this the ghost kitchen concept is really booming in Korea. Food manufacturer side, we have some big change. As you see in here, the people are now buying the local food. So food manufacturers are now adopting new trend. People are looking for local food and functional food, and food e-commerce is rapidly increasing. So buyers are now opening to new brand. And statistics shows that 44% of consumers open to new brand. What this means? This meaning there is an opportunity for a smaller business if they are not really, branded the product. Now the consumers are open to take this newer brand. So, and then also the food technology is aggressively being applied to the food system. The next one I wanted to share with you is the one of trend nowadays is vertical farming. COVID-19 is accelerating the vertical farming and producing plants within the stacked layers as part of controlled environment. And vertical farming will be the increasingly present within the US cities, providing local farming resources that reduce the necessity for transportation and making fresh local food for people living in the cities. So vertical farming, if you never heard of it, vertical farming is using so-called hydroponic technologies. This does not require any soil. If you look at in here, the circulation, waters are circulating with the nutrition here. So technically, they are farming this vegetable without any land. So the benefit of the vertical farming is enormous. Number one, the 95 less water is required, and they have no pesticide. The productivity is 390 times than the conventional land-based farming. And as I mentioned, no soil. soil is not required. So it's a great benefit if you have in the city. And also it's very delicious. And well, of course, this is like a marketing pitch, but the company who is doing vertical farming is often telling they are more delicious because it's fresh and nutrition values. Because if we are, eating tomato or any vegetable from like Mexico or Chile, or it take like 7 days or 10 days, all the nutrition values is gone when it is arrived. But if you have the vertical farming in the city, all this nutrition value will maintain to the consumers. Also the Kimball Musk, he is the brother of Elon Musk. He is operating a so-called Scare Root. This is a high-tech city farm. It's like vertical farming concept. They are producing. They are actually farming the vegetable in shipping container. So one shipping container, like 40-footer container, producing the same amount of vegetable or produce 1 to 2 acre worth of land. So it's very interesting. Now, I'd like to introduce some keywords during pandemic for the future food system. So you can see the general trend on the food industry. In conjunction with the food system, we are often hearing about buying local, vertical farm, healthy and better for you product, better for me product, like functional food e-commerce, and food platform, new brand, and digitization of food system, and food tech and biotech. These kind of keywords are the emerging during pandemic in food industry. Considering rapid change of food industry ecosystem, and as trend would shape the future of the food, so therefore the company in food industry that recognize and respond these trend will be successful, and then it'll be a future proof. In fact, a lot of inspiring initiatives are already underway. So hopefully these small presentations will give you some idea what you gotta accelerate your actions for your future success in food industry. So that's all I have, and thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please either give me a call or email me.
Thank you, JJ. Sorry, you guys, about the little technical issues. I guess it's inevitable as we transition to a virtual environment, so please continue to bear with us. Also, I'd like to remind everyone that you can continue to download the app, select and view specific content that you are interested in, and connect with people and post information on the post wall of the mobile app over the next year. Okay? You have a whole year, everyone, so please keep that in mind. All right. Now, moving right along, our next speech will be delivered by Erica Kim, Manager of the Purchasing Department of Wang Global Net. Please give a warm welcome to Erica Kim.
Hello everyone, this is Erica Kim, the Purchasing Team Manager of the One Global Net. First of all, we are honored to be the participation to the virtual Asian Business Expo this year. We would like to thank all the people who have supported this event. 2020 year is our company's 5th anniversary. So since our company has a long history, but I would like to present our company introduction in video presentation. Thank you.
From Singapore, this is my favorite Korean drink. I really like it. This is amazing.
Hi, how are you doing? How's things with you? I love Yugo Vera.
Yes.
Mango.
Wow, het ziet er echt lekker uit.
Dit is gegarandeerd de beste.
Harina di panko. 맛있어요.
I really like these ones.
有技能王牌板栗就是好吃。
它板栗，希望大家多多品尝。I like Surreal kimchi.
Good stuff.
I am in Bogota, Colombia, and I love this kimchi.
Qu'est-ce que vous buvez là?
Qu'est-ce que vous buvez? Ça a l'air bon.
C'est de l'aloe vera de la marque Wang. C'est exotique, c'est rafraîchissant, c'est vraiment délicieux.
This is kimchi hot sauce.
Oh, I like kimchi hot sauce.
Hi everybody, this is Zoe from Toronto, Canada, and I've just purchased this one product, which is roasted barley. I've tasted it and loved it, so I just had to have some. I think you should get some too.
대박!
Thank you, Erica, for that informative session about your business, processes, and industry, along with the happy jingle. I think it's going to be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. All right, moving right along, our next session will be devoted to the services provided by Amazon during the pandemic. Please join me in welcoming Patrick Wu, CEO of BizTech Inc.
Today my topic is Amazon business during pandemic. So after pandemic, after March, and then what's going on is Amazon business, and then what happened to Amazon. So we discuss about a little bit about that things. So we figure out in the future what's gonna be we next step doing. This is Patrick Wu, and I'm presenting today regarding to Amazon business during pandemic. First, I am working on BizTech, SEO, and then Amazon. I'm just like working on BizTech like CEO, and then BizTech is providing Amazon, Walmart, and e-commerce consulting service. Also, BizTech is the authorizing Google AdWords partner company and support online marketing service too. So what if you have any question, you have send me email to patrick@biztechus.com or visit my website, biztechus.com. Or if you are Korean, you maybe know about the KakaoTalk app. So connecting with me by my ID Wooricon, WOORICON. My specialty is Amazon FBA seller consultants, and also Amazon developed Amazon repricing platform integration. I developed there, and then online marketing, and then I also Google AdWords partner and then authorized seller, and then also I was a programmer, so many languages are using on it, and developed IT integration for my client. Also, I have been operating Amazon Seller Meetup for more than 6 years. The member is over than 1,900 people joined there. So most of the members will be Amazon sellers. So we have a regular Zoom meeting on the third Wednesday of every month. So you can easily join our group and meet regularly for free. This one is captured by last meetup. Okay, let's see that too. After COVID-19 pandemic, you can see that this chart is this chart to show me that too. E-commerce, how much increasing e-commerce sale in USA after the pandemic from March to April. It has been compared with the last 10 years and recent first months. During 10 years economy, increasing 10% share on retail marketplace, but in recently few months, increasing 10%. And we can easily expect it will be keep increasing. Here's another chapter showing the 11-point increasing in the first quarter in 2020, and then 16% increasing second quarter 2020 in US e-commerce sale on total US retail sales. And the next chart show up the top 10 US company linked by retail e-commerce sales share. Number 1 is Amazon. So, and then number 2 is Walmart. But as you see that the difference is huge. So as we know that too, number 1 company is Amazon. And this report, at least this report is released out February 2020. So we can estimate more share after the pandemic. Yeah, let's see this portal. I like to show off this portal to my seminar or my people too. This portal is Jeff Bezos' Amazon office in 1999. He was using the desk made by the door, and he wrote the Amazon.com by spray. Initially, he's starting like that. It's very interesting, right? And then next one is he's selling to book, and then this is another young Jeff Bezos, and he still has some hairs at the time, right? And this one is maybe last years. So he became the richest person in the world, and after that he doesn't have any hairs. So if you want to be rich guy, I guess you shave your hair first. Am I right? So fortunately, I getting losing my hair too. So probably, so I getting the rich guys also too, right? Okay, let's see this one. In the retail sales in USA, Amazon was number 25, 2008. And then 11 ranked to 2013, and the 7 ranked to in 2017, and then number 3 in 2018. Eventually, second ranked in 2019. So this, you see that this chart is 2019 retail sales is Amazon made it to $193 billion, and including between 2018 to 19, 20% increasing on it. So very is significantly show up to us the information. This is another chart. You just see that too. I pointing to Amazon is 2019, very encouraging about it. So now 2020, I'm not imagining to how much they're gonna be encouraging again. So very expecting to that one too. And this one is just compared to stores. So I just box the red box in there, Amazon, Costco, and Apple. They are very lower stores. Amazon only have 564 stores. Walmart had 5,355 stores. Walgreens had 9,168 stores. CVS had 9,909. Costco also has only 542. So do you know what they mean in this one? So more efficient doing business by Amazon, Costco, better than other Walgreens or CVS. Walmart also, they reduced their stores, offline stores, and then they focusing on to online business too. Okay, let's see that too. Due to COVID-19, how many is the people attracting to telecommuting, online classes, parenting, pets, homeware categories? COVID-19 increasing consumer spending in beauty, household goods, and baby product, protecting people's health with everyday. So health product, stylish salon, parenting and home. This trend has created a lot of variety of popular products. Also, essential product only shipped to Amazon warehouse during March and April. As you see that too, this one, Amazon is only accept to is essential product between March 17th to April 5th. So US marketplace and then Europe marketplace. So what if we just seller selling non-essential product? They have to be prepared third-party fulfillment centers. Without that, very struggling to pandemic economic situation. Yes, coronavirus has people scared and people bought the essential and non-essential product and Amazon. So between March 14 and 17, daily visits jumped to 5.2 million to 73.255 million. This data is according to SimilarWeb. So we knew that too, because Amazon, many people is getting logging into Amazon and they're purchasing to their essential or non-essential products. So Amazon website is so crazy busy, and then sometimes the system is unstabilizing. So sometimes down and the back and forth or something like that. So eventually that's caused happen by to so many people visiting to Amazon. The coronavirus is hitting many Amazon sellers too. So Amazon seller also very hard because of a delay shipping and unexpected policy change by Amazon and delay supply chain from other countries. So my friend and then my nearby friend and I talked to the sellers. Some seller is very good. The selling is good, including me. So we are so crazy busy to shipping out to product to customer in the March, April, May. However, the product, our supply chain is unstabilizing because the manufacturer, they had some COVID-19 and employee, then they shut down the factory. So we cannot get the products. Even though other countries, from especially China, some seller get their product, the sourcing from China, that is very unstable at the time. Just right now is much better. So it's much better than before, but it was happen. Amazon is experiencing unprecedented spike in volume as a result of a coronavirus event. With most of the United States population now homebound, transactions have shifted online in massive volume. And Amazon is the default place people are going online to order products for their delivery. Amazon changed the guideline for personal safety and household product in Amazon.com. So Amazon said customer trust is the top priority. So Amazon implemented many stringent requirements to sell certain personal safety and household products related to the coronavirus pandemic, such as face mask, hand sanitizer, disinfectant wipes and sprays, isopropyl alcohol, sanitary gloves, soap, paper product, toilet, especially toilet paper, thermometers, personal protective equipment, pulse oximeters, over-the-counter medicine or supplement. So you must be credential manufacturer to sell diagnostic and collection kits and certified N95 and similar masks. So to create ASIN in this category, Amazon require you to complete a new listing creation from especially for personal safety and household product category. So this kind of information Amazon requests you, and then they evaluation your accounting, and then they approve selling your personal safety product, householding product in Amazon.com. So this one is another step is Amazon made it recently. So this is another filtering to that. And what if you your company want to selling existing product in the PPE category? Then Amazon require you to submit like at least one purchasing invoice for your product from manufacturer or distributor, and then photo of your product or packaging, and then consent to Amazon's marketplace fair pricing policy. Because after pandemic, some of the sellers out of stock, so they are increasing their product prices is very high. So Amazon is not allowed to that too. So they apply to their fair pricing policy to Amazon seller. And even though Amazon will flag and remove a PPE listing for following violation, including medical claims anywhere in the product listing, or including misleading product description, or using the word COVID or any related to the COVID virus pandemic, including claim or reference to organization on the product label, just like FDA, CDC, WHO, something like that kind of word, keyword is the violation Amazon listing. Okay, this is Amazon FBA center. Let's just a little bit see that too. Can you hear that voice? I worry about that. This is a normal Amazon FBA fulfillment center. Most Amazon fulfillment center, the size is 60 football playground size. So this one is this automatic system is whenever you order to Amazon, then the robot is automatically pulling out your purchasing product and they bring up to the employee. especially is the fourth quarter, just right now is October, November, December. At the time, is Amazon business is very busy. So this time is Amazon fulfillment center. Most of the places, most of us places. Hold on a second. Let me just gonna be stop there. Place is very high, and this one is happened to June 5th, is one of Amazon distribution center in Redland, California, that is run by third-party company. That was burned in the ground on June 5th, 2020. Because of this fire, the Southern California seller should be sent their FBA shipment to other centers like North California or other states that happen. So still they're gonna be maybe replaced back to this entry, but this one is unlikely news is June. So okay, Amazon online grocery sales triple in second quarter as more people get food delivered amid the pandemic. So we can easily guess or it happen. Especially K-food increasing in the sales in USA well. So Korean food manufacturers will plan to expand their factory in USA. This one I captured this image, the home office keyword from Google Trend, and you can see that the high peak nearby March 2020. This is the home office chair keyword after pandemic. People work at home. The bicycle keyword is almost also high. Okay, let me see the bicycle things. Okay, bicycle is high too. From March, and then bicycle store didn't stock many because it was made by other country like China. But there is some delay problem in manufacturing to manufacture and ship to from outside the country to USA. So there is some stock issue too. So here is the sales well category in Amazon after pandemic: electronic, office product, video games, computer and accessory, kitchen, dining, tools and home improvement, of course, the food and personal safety, household, and other essential product too. This kind of electric category, this kind of product is selling well in after pandemic. This is your home essential product too. Office product, and then computer and then accessory, because people stay at home and then they work, their company work in their home, so they purchasing too many computer accessory too. And then video games, of course, stay at home, so many people play video game. Tools and home improvement, yes, stay at home, they're gonna be do improvement to home. So they needed to some home improvements and something in here, but so that's why Home Depot or Lowe's, that kind of company is sell is good too. Of course, kitchen and dining. So kitchen and dining also selling is good. Home office accessory. So this was some good. And then the home office chair and pets, grooming or haircut accessories, kids toy, and then this one, and then yes, home apparels, comfortable t-shirts or underwear, in-house clothes. This one is selling is good. And then food, dry food or seaweed, snack, this kind of things is sales good too. Mask, hand sanitizer, face shield, this kind is sales very good too also. Okay, so After pandemic, I talked to many Amazon sellers, and then some of the category sellers are busier than before. Their sales are increasing a lot, and then I guess this trend will keep going on in the future. People know how to order their essential product or non-essential product in Amazon or other e-commerce marketplace. Online business is good, just like now, and then in the future too. So, okay, let me show you a couple of more things. I'm gonna be show that too. Yeah, mostly Amazon customers, they are visiting the Amazon.com, and then they searching to keyword whatever they want to buy some product, and then most people they see that only 70% people is only see the first page, not click the next page. So, and the 35 people just click first product in search result. And then 64 people click the first 3 product in search result. And then 81% people, they click the brand product in first page. So what they mean this one, what if you want to be Amazon seller or you want to selling Amazon right now? You must be your product listing on first page. That's why Amazon seller, they paid money to Amazon.com for advertising, or so they are encouraging to they sell because the popular product and popular selling product, they must be come up the first page. So that's why they did it. And then also many things needed to optimizing product photos, and optimizing to product title, description, bullet point, this kind of things making onto your product is more nicely show up, and then people click is encouraging. So that's what needed. Yes, so is optimization is first one is product competitiveness is needed. Yeah, better than other products. That's number one rule. And then product portal. So there is a maximize is 7 portal you can put there. So front of a product or side of a side or some bottom, that kind of product portals, 3 or 4 get in there. And the lifestyle portal and the infographic portal. Lifestyle meaning is people using that product in the actually using the portals that kind of needed. And the infographic, some providing information about the product, that kind of portals needed too. After that, you're making to product title, description, bullet point. In there, some popular keyword, people looking for the product, that popular keyword get in there. After that, you guys advertising, and then coupon, giveaway, or promotion, like this kind of promotion you making on it. Then your sale is going on, and then after that is a customer or leave a review. So that's gonna be a story. So it's going on too. Yes, this one is Amazon organic ranking algorithm. This company is a K9 company. This company is Amazon subside company. They made into algorithm. There are just so many PhD they working on to statistics PhD, or some people is working on that, and then they made it some algorithm. So this is the green color. This one is direct factors. So first one is text matching relevance. So title, feature, or product description. This one is related to customer search term is matching on it. And then also availability have to be stock. If stock is lower, then Amazon is not give it to credibility. So, and the price is more cheaper than your competitors, that this three kind of factors is very important. This is direct factors. And another factor they call that is sales velocity. So how can making sales velocity? How can making increasing your sale well? There's indirect sectors, indirect factors. The first one is a fulfillment method. So Amazon like to your product ship to Amazon prepaid center. So then Amazon selling much better than your warehouse product. So this one have to be needed. And the image, so image had to be very nicely, so people want to buy your product well. So that image quality is very important things. And then EBC and the A+ content. This one meaning is your product have to be brand content, brand product. So your product is branded, then should be Amazon give it to you. But more is a rich description, write down your product that is called A+ content or EBC. After them, so these three of them is you can buy one time you do, then should be done by prepared by you. And then after that you advertise, you do advertising and then promotion, then sales is increasing. After sales is increasing, customer leave a review, so good reviews making on it, then your sales velocity is increasing. So this this algorithm very important. So keep in mind if you want to sell in Amazon or you are still just right now you are doing Amazon business, you keeping this information well, then it should be okay. So okay, and then okay, let me go back to let me see because I couldn't measure to time well, so because give it to me that's only 20 minutes, and then okay, so this one is my information. So you have any question about Amazon business, just you send me, email me, patrick@visitegus.com, or what if you have a KakaoTalk app, then you adding to my ID, Wooricom, WOORICOM, and then you contact me, or you can visit my website, visitechus.com. This visitechus.com, you're visiting here, then you can see that what service I'm providing. And also there is a blog section. I just give it, just there is many e-commerce valuable information in my blog. So get into there. So that's helping to you that. And then another thing is meetup. So you can join to my meetup. So we have every third Wednesday of every month, so we have a meetup. So this is free. So you join to our meetup, and then you meet many other sellers. They sell good too. So that's gonna be good for you there. And then you have any question, just leave a message. Then I'm gonna be answered about that thing. Thank you for listening my presentation today.
Thank you, Mr. Wu, for your insights and support. Our next and last session will concentrate on global food distribution. First up is a success story about global food distribution during this pandemic. As Soo-Won Kim, CEO of Emart America and his company, was the runner-up winner of the award for Exporter of the Year this year from the U.S. Small Business Administration in recognition of their entrepreneurial spirit and achievements and contributions to the prosperity of the national economy. Please join me in congratulating Emart America and welcome Judy H. Kim, the Global Sourcing Team Leader from Emart America, to the screen.
Hello everyone, my name is Judy Kim and I work as a sourcing manager for Emart America. First of all, I would like to thank KACC-TV and KEA for organizing this event where many Orange County businesses are able to come together and share their insights from different industries. I would also like to thank President Brian Chung of KACC-TV for nominating EAI for the SBA award. I'm honored to be able to introduce our company at such a meaningful event. I firmly believe that today's virtual expo will be a viable opportunity for all participating businesses to initiate and promote mutually beneficial relationships. EAI was established in 2013 in order to export high-quality U.S. products to Emart and our Shinsegae subsidiaries in South Korea. As of 2020, our company has 33 employees who are responsible for exporting U.S. products to South Korea, importing and distributing high-quality Korean products to the U.S. market, and locally producing our own Korean foods for the mainstream market. We will first begin by introducing Emart and the Shinsegae Group and introducing EAI's current business ventures and procedures here in the United States in a brief video.
November 1993, Korea's first and #1 hypermarket, Emart, opens its doors in Seoul, Korea. In 2006, acquisition of all Walmart Korea stores stunned the world. Emart has since operated 158 locations, domestic and abroad, yielding $12.3 billion in sales to become Korea's undisputed largest hypermarket, loved by all of its customers. Private label products including No Brand and Peacock, alongside other global brand name products. Emart is able to flex its ultimate domestic buying power together with its overseas sourcing network process to offer a variety of products at reasonable prices. State-of-the-art distribution centers. Fresh Center, Meat Center, providing fresh food at lower prices with better and consistent quality. Fresh and Meat Center. Global standard operations, among many others, make Emart the #1 retail enterprise. Emart's diversified format is an innovation for the retail industry. From warehouse club Emart Traders and neighborhood supermarket Emart Everyday, Emart's convenience store platform Emart 24, Emart's new growth engine, Korea's largest multi-complex shopping mall, Starfield, offering Emart's new unique shopping experience to the public. And Shinsegae TV Shopping, broadening its market share within the home shopping channels industry, with automated pickup robots and advanced distribution system practices developed specifically for Emart Mall. A new paradigm shift in online market sales is becoming a reality. What's more, Emart is continuing to strengthen its specialized businesses. No Brand, a hard discount store centered around Emart's leading cost-effective private label products that have expanded exponentially. Electromart, which drastically transformed the electronic specialty store format into a men's playground concept. Molly's Pet Shop, Korea's largest pet specialty brand, catering to an era of 10 million family pet friends. And PK Market offers premium global foods and trendy dine-in options, as well as groceries. Sentence, a private label cosmetics brand offering products created together with leading global perfumers. Boots, a global drugstore brand. Days, Korea's leading SPA brand. Children's specialty shops Toy Kingdom and Marie's Baby Circle. And storage solutions Life Container. Emart is catering closer to the lifestyles of every consumer with its diverse array of lineups. As a member of the Shinsegae family, Emart works together with the group's other subsidiaries. There's Shinsegae Department Store, listed in the Guinness World Records as the largest department store on Earth. Korea's first premium outlets, Shinsegae Simon, Shinsegae DF, a leading duty-free retailer catering to international tourists and travelers, and Starbucks Korea, an international coffee brand made together with global coffee chain Starbucks. Shinsegae Food and Shinsegae L&B, taking care of all of the Shinsegae family's foods and beverages. Chosun Hotel, lodging accommodations with long history and tradition. Shinsegae International, offering luxury fashion brand labels. Shinsegae ENC, an engineering and construction giant. And Shinsegae INC, managing the group's entire IT systems development and operations. Emart leads together with Shinsegae Group in the logistics and distribution sector, cooperating and working together with each and every subsidiary. Emart also successfully launched its first branch location in Vietnam in 2015, which has now become Ho Chi Minh's #1 hypermarket and starting point for Emart's expansion into Southeast Asia. From there, Emart will continue its expansion into countries such as Mongolia as a distributions consultant and exports of Sentence brands to the Middle East, Saudi Arabia. Private label products manufactured together with outstanding small and medium enterprises is being exported to over 15 countries, including China, Hong Kong, and Singapore, spreading Emart's distinctive retail competitiveness all over the world. At Emart, we want to create a happy lifestyle for our customers worldwide. And we look beyond Korea to lead the global retail business. Emart, we create the future with you. Emart.
So as you have seen from the video, EAI is a US branch office of Emart and the Shinsegae Group. In 2013, EAI had shipped out 24 million, and by 2018, EAI shipped out 100 million, resulting in 400% growth over the years. The sourcing division is separated into two major categories of food and lifestyle. The fresh subcategory has especially established itself by introducing various fruits, vegetables, meats, poultry, and seafood to Korean consumers and integrating newer products into the mainstream market. Fresh asparagus and avocados are examples of new foods that EAI has introduced. By collaborating with main packers in California and various product development programs, Emart America has been able to spearhead introducing high-quality products at a lower cost. While the Korean market was familiar with South American grapes, the grapes had only run during its season. Emart America, in turn, targeted the off-season and exported US grapes, which provide year-round supply to the consumers. There were various risks that existed, such as maintaining the quality and freshness of the products during ship-out. Also, there were cases where orders had to be thrown out upon arrival in Korea due to decay or even having to ship back the whole order simply because of a labeling issue. Emart America focused on minimizing any quality issues that could occur during this shipment period by collaborating with US-based quality assurance companies, inspecting products before ship-out, and raising the packers' awareness of Emart's standard of quality. In its early stages, Emart America sourcing was heavily focused on fresh, and Soo-won Kim helped the company channel its energy to growing grocery and HMR. By establishing a relationship with the #1 US private label manufacturer, Emart America managed to strengthen the drink subcategory by developing sodas and juices for Emart's PL brand, No Brand. Emart America also sourced high-quality raw cheese from an acclaimed US dairy company and was met with positive response from the consumers in Korea. The lifestyle category is heavily driven by sourcing US brand products to our retail stores. One of our major US partners is P&G. Emart had previously sold P&G detergent products made in Vietnam until Emart America was able to directly source P&G products made in USA. We have also established direct relationships with brands such as Bodum, TriStar, Lifetime, and Umbra. While the lifestyle category mostly works directly with brands, another large component of the category is gray import. Through gray import, we are able to provide brand apparel such as Nike, Under Armour, Carhartt, and Calvin Klein. Not only do we provide quality products to Korea, but Emart America also manufactures a line of authentic Korean HMR products under the PK brand at our own facility. EAI began its food manufacturing business in 2017 by launching 5 different types of authentic Korean frozen ready meal products and distributing to 200 local grocery markets. As of 2020, EAI is continuing to expand its arrangement to 36 items and aiming to distribute the products to over 3,500 grocery markets nationwide. Also, EAI is planning to introduce these products to markets outside of the US by exporting to Canada, Asia, and South America. In addition to manufacturing Korean food, EAI imports a variety of Emart's and Shinsegae brand products such as No Brand, Olban dumplings, and Daebak ramen to the US market. Some of our main products are PK bulgogi, No Brand cookies, Olban meat-free dumplings, and the world's spiciest Daebak ghost pepper ramen. Emart America also currently owns Good Food Holdings, which manages premium markets in the US. Good Food Holdings oversees a total of 5 banners, 51 stores, including Bristol Farms and Lazy Acres in the Los Angeles and San Diego area, Metropolitan Market in Seattle, New Seasons Market in Portland, Oregon, and New Leaf Community Markets in Santa Cruz. Since the start of the COVID-19 outbreak, personal protective equipment prices have surged. Supplies took months to deliver, with stocks frequently sold to the highest bidder. To meet the rising demand, Emart has taken steps in the distribution of essential products to those in need by delivering personal protection gear, food, and personal hygiene products to ensure equal access to all individuals. Due to our strong partnership with many vendors and distribution channels globally, we were able to distribute essential items such as face masks, hand sanitizers, and toilet papers through local grocery stores to provide additional supplies when needed during the COVID outbreak. When the state lockdown was enforced, schools were closed as children had to stay home and meals were needed to be cooked from home. Parents were dealing with issues to keep up with work and serving meals for their family as restaurant dining was restricted. Home meal replacement, ready-to-serve meal demand had quadrupled, and food manufacturers started to focus on developing different types of cuisine to fulfill the needs. Emart's PK brand has been able to provide restaurant quality meals to consumers and has shown progressive growth during the pandemic, with 300% growth from last year. As the trend of K-food continues to grow, Emart is focused on developing new cuisine for the consumers who are actively seeking new ways to enjoy their meals at home. As we have specific buyers for each category, for anyone who is interested in contacting anyone here at Emart America, please email us at info@emartamerica.com or call us at 562-677-7100, and we will direct you to the respective buyer. Thank you.
Just to let you guys know, over the next year or so, Emart will be opening up stores in downtown LA on Olive Street and at Irvine Spectrum. I've been to Emart in Korea and I love the variety of products there. So everyone, please be sure to make a point to visit one of the stores here in the US when they open. Next up, we will be introducing the International Customs and Trade Advisory Cooperative. Please welcome Youngmi Shin from ICTC.
Good afternoon, everybody in Los Angeles in Orange County. My name is Youngmi Shin. I am a US licensed custom broker and currently working as an executive secretary at ICTC in Seoul, Korea. Today, our chairman of the board, Mr. J.J.Kim, is supposed to make a 1-minute presentation, but he has an emergency trip to his hometown, so I'm here for him today. First of all, on behalf of J.J.Kim and 64 our professional members of ICTC, would like to congratulate on 2020 Virtual Asian Business Expo and KACC-TV. I'd like to introduce ICTC briefly before we showing our video. We are a global business platform for small and medium-sized enterprises to solve the international customs clearances and non-tariff barrier to trade. Our service covers South Korea, China, Southeast Asia, and South America. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to introduce ICTC and looking forward to working with you in the near future.
The ICTC Cooperative is a global business platform for small and medium-sized enterprises to easily solve the hurdles of international customs clearance and non-tariff barriers to trade. We are South Korea's premier professional cooperative consulting center. We have 60 professional veteran consultants, including customs brokers, attorneys, CPAs, tax accountants, and patent attorneys in South Korea, United States, China, and Southeast Asia. The ICTC mission, we aim to share business success with our clients by working and solving clearance and tariff issues together in a combined, perpetual manner. We strive to be the safeguard that eliminates any trade obstacles you may face well in advance so that you are always prepared for global expansion. The core values. Through our global professional network of veteran consultants and partners, we promise to share our top-notch business experience and information with our clients, commit ourselves to help our clients and regard your business issues as our own, and provide world-class expertise to our clients and seek wisdom and avenues to become your long-term partner. ICTC has dedicated customs brokers with 10 to 35 years of experience in the U.S. Our professional customs brokers offer our clients thoughtful advice well in advance. This ensures that our clients can prepare future shipments for U.S. Customs with no difficulties. ICTC has experienced customs brokers who specialize in FDA services that offer our clients the ability to become eligible for the removal from the FDA Red List. ICTC has several experienced HS code professionals with over 30 years of experience. We offer the best solutions to navigate the HS code for all of your future shipments. ICTC has several professional consultants with experience in global trade and FDA trademark registrations. We offer advice on how to follow the industrial standard size of your commodities, label and register trademarks, and protect your shipments in the designated country you intend to export to. ICTC's global tax professional consultants will help you with overseas tax reports, taxation business investigations, tax audits, and business investments. ICTC can help you with all of your foreign tax matters. ICTC develops various online educational content and offers competency-based online training and on-the-job improvement for global tax, customs clearance, country of origin, bonded shipments, HS code, practice of trade business, optimization of FTA, intellectual property protection, certification of FDA, and taxation business. Join the ICTC network and experience our range of services that will drive your business to global success.
Thank you, Youngmi. Now it's time for the last few raffles of the day. This raffle will be for the remaining 3 Amazon gift cards and the 11-inch 128 gigabyte iPad Pro valued at approximately $800, you guys. Again, please keep in mind that there may be a short delay in the screen loading time, and our previous winners will not be eligible to win again. Is everyone ready? Because I know I am. Okay? Ready, set, go. Stop. And the winner of the first of 3 $50 Amazon gift cards is Min-Gyu Kim. Congratulations, Min-Gyu. And now for the second Amazon gift card. Ready? Go. Stop. Congratulations, Dixon Bay. Woo! And now for the third and last remaining gift card. Go. Stop. Congratulations, John Lee. All right, you guys. And now finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. Well, waiting for today anyway. The raffle for the iPad. Are we ready? Yes? Yes? Okay, go. Stop. And the winner of the brand new iPad is Sean Rowe. Woo! Everyone, please join me in a loud virtual round of applause. Woo! All right, we will be contacting all of the winners via email, so please keep an eye out for it in your inbox. We are now going to wrap up the first day of the 2020 Virtual Asian Business Expo. Please join me in welcoming Joseph Kim back to the screen. As I mentioned, Mr. Kim is the chairman of the 2020 Virtual Asian Business Expo Committee and president of the Korean American Energy Association. He will be delivering the closing remarks.
네, 감사합니다. 오늘 굉장히 오랜 시간 동안 너무 그 사회를 잘 봐주신 우리 제니퍼 이사님 감사드리고요. 그리고 또 지금까지 귀중한 정보를 공유해 주시고 또 해주신 강사님들 정말 감사를 드립니다. 오늘 이게 늦게까지 또 이렇게 그 정말 많은 분들이 관심을 가지시고 끝까지 함께 해주셔서 감사드리고요. 하여튼 오늘 이 행사가 있기까지 뒤에서 지금 물심 양면으로 도와주시고 또 함께 해주신 분들 모두 감사드립니다. 감사합니다. Thank you so much for everyone.
Please keep in mind that the information presented to you during this expo, along with the contact information for the sponsors, exhibitors, and attendees, is available to you through the 2020 Virtual Asian Business Expo app over the next year. We hope that you take advantage of these resources as they will contribute to the success of your business. And now please make time to join us tomorrow for another impressive lineup of speakers and insightful discussions. The raffle prizes in tomorrow's virtual event include 5 $100 Visa gift cards and a brand new top-of-the-line laptop. Okay? So tell your friends and we will be seeing you guys tomorrow. And now it's time for us to go. I had a great time today and I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. And remember to stay safe.